Today, we're going to be working with a Faceit level 2 player who finds himself in a 5-stack. We've worked with this player before on the channel. His name is Eagle. I'm really excited for you guys to see this coaching session, learn with him, learn from the things that he's doing so that we can overall become better players. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want your own coaching, check out the form down below. I'd love to work with you and help you elevate your game and take yourself to the next level. So let's go ahead and get serious and get into the session. You know what's going on here, even though like you don't see it, obviously, like based on like the comms, like all the shooting that you hear going on the map, we know that they are like sprinting out mid in this situation. When you're getting here, it shouldn't be a question as to like where you're aiming or what you're doing. Even if your teammate is in front of you, that is gonna like kind of be a little hard. But like, this is fine. It's okay. But then we start to kind of just like look into the wall. We're looking at our teammate, and that's where we can see it goes all down. So yeah, get out of here. At this point, that's good. Get out of here, reset. Oh, little micro positioning though. Little micro positioning thing. When you back out of here and do this, you made the right play. You got to here, but don't stop here. Optimize that as much as you can and hold this angle like this. Don't put your whole body out here in this position. Get yourself behind that box. And if you're worried about main, crouch too, so your head's not showing, but use this box as a way, as like a pillar. This is now a pillar for you. Don't sit in front of the pillar. Use the pillar as cover. So that, you could also peek out here and do that kind of stuff. That small difference is going to mean everything for you, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's huge right there. You made the right play, honestly. Like going back to that box was really good. Yeah, that would be a good ancient specific thing to work on too. Or on eco, don't really care. And in these situations too, by the way, a really good thing to look for is to either get boosted or boost someone up here as well. Get boosted in that position. Also, by the way, I probably would have bought here unless they told you specifically not to buy. Just because this guy's buying, and then this guy bought. Like, the majority of the team has bought, yeah.
Yeah, it was just because there was some mixed calls on the Discord.
Gotcha, yep.
So I got a little bit confused.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, do you see something you didn't do here, though? And maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. Oh no, actually, yeah, there was a gun down. I like anytime in the situation, like sure, it's awesome. Like run in and do that. But honestly, like, oh dude, like as soon as I could, I'd be trying to get that MP9 or do something. At this point, it's too late. Like you should just go with your teammates. But like having that MP9 it could be the difference in the round, honestly. Yeah. And then if you do have a USP though, and your teammates actually have guns, what you have to do, you have to be the guy. Like you have to be the guy to run in and just die for your teammates. So in this situation, if crew is saying here, yo, let's run in. Also, your guys' spacing is really bad. He's all the way back here. He's running through, and then you're here. When he's going through, everybody should be going through. But you should definitely be the guy that just like jumps through here, is running around, so that when the enemy is looking, he's shooting the guy at the USP first.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just a small thing there. So multiple ways to go about it. Jump through at the same time, have the USP jump through as the MAC-10 then goes and attempts to trade. But it was just a little backwards there, just because like he knew what he was doing, but I don't know what the comms were, like what happened, and definitely could fix that. Hey, we're gonna hold A main. So yeah, this is better. This is better. Yeah. Yeah, and
what is best to do, literally, do micro jiggling in front of the big box, or just jiggle peek?
What you were doing where you're sitting here and jiggling, that's good too. But if you are gonna hold, don't like unless you're like Zentaris peeking, which doesn't make sense in the situation. But if you are just gonna peek out wide like this, give yourself some space on the back of this box and do the same exact thing. Because the way the angles work, if you're right on the box, they're literally gonna see your entire half of your body before you see anything of them. But what's up?
No, okay.
Yeah, yep. Just the way like physics work and everything. Also, it's good to hold aim in sometimes from here and jiggle. It's fine to hold back here. Just do what you were doing where you're sitting here like this. That's good. And then if you take contact, if people start swinging you, you can isolate yourself and go back. This can be a good off angle to play. Like this isn't bad. I like this. And a 3v3, that's pretty sick. Yeah, and then you're not exposed to A main really, so that's good isolation right there. Yeah, I like that. This though, this is on ancient, but also like any map. Whenever you're rotating through the unknown, right? So he's getting these kills. We probably assume in our mind like, oh, the last guys are all B. But especially when you're in these higher level lobbies, dude, this mid lurk is going to happen a lot. Like this guy will be in these positions. I've died so many times with someone sitting here. Even if you think like if you think he's B, but we don't know for sure, just at least have your USP out. At least have your USP out and run like this. Preferably your M4 though. Like preferably have your M4 and run through here. And look backwards as you're doing this. Look backwards at house. Because honestly, this is a lurk that I try to do all the time too. Yeah, yeah, we actually do get caught out by it. Yeah, and maybe there was some bad comms. Maybe like something was going on. So I don't know.
Yeah, because the one of the guys
Mm-hmm.
said he was seen in cave.
Ah,
So
gotcha. Yeah, so just
that
bad
was why
comms.
I got
Yeah.
a little bit mad at them.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, and it happens. Like it's unfortunate, but it does happen. One thing I don't want you to get in the habit though is instantly smoking a main here. And I'm gonna get into the server and show you. But the reason why this is bad is sure if they're rushing, like it stops them from rushing essentially. But one, we have a teammate opping a donut. If they rush, he can come back here and help us. Two, we have an M4, so like it's fine if they rush us. We at least have a rifle. All this is gonna do is allow them, if they wanted to be here, to just get on this left side now and sit here. When the smoke fades and you're holding, now you have to worry about the right side and the left side. Versus before you would only have to worry about this same angle, okay? Also, it's not a mistake you are making, but like if we looking around like this, we can already see nobody's coming A. We looking around like this, nobody's coming, like nobody's pressuring us A, right? And in all
Yeah.
of these rounds, no one's coming here. So one pattern I would be looking for is like the fact that like, okay, you know, we're able to just be on A and nobody's peeking us. So let's look to maybe aggress an A main the next round because like we're not getting pressured. So we might as well have that space up here. Holding A from here is a lot easier than holding A from back here. And then also like if our teammates are like, oh, the last three guys are out mid, there's only three left and they're all mid, you're right here to start walk flanking and getting behind them. Like when you played with me, like I don't know how much you were watching, but there was like, I mean it's low level lobbies. Obviously, it's just like random competitive matches. But like so, especially I'm doing it. I'm always pushing in further. I'm always getting this active space so that when we're playing train and I push through like inner, it's like oh I'm already behind them. I'm already behind them like 5 seconds into the round. So that's a
Yeah.
pattern you can recognize. Nobody here. Take that space. Take that space. Yeah, because you're just. I mean, you're in a 5v1 now, so you should be saving. That's fine. It looks like you do
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
think I'm not saving, so
No, yeah, you're doing good
pretty
here.
bad.
No, you're doing good. I mean, okay,
Oh,
you're kind of going to. Yeah, I mean that's
maybe
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I got 2 or 3 people out down there. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, you know why I like this position even more than this position necessarily? Because when you're here, you get to see everything. There, you can't get knifed. You can't get like timings. Like you literally see the entire everything. Even if they peek you over here, that's a much easier adjustment than if you were holding here and they walk through mid, they're clearing donut, and they start to come through temple and then like see you right there, right? So I love this. Like this is actually really good. And you're doing little micro jiggles too. Question for you: when you're doing that, it might be hard for you to remember. Are you holding shift while you're doing this?
Yes.
Okay, let go of shift. You don't need to hold shift when you're jiggling because if you're doing jiggling right, you're not making steps anyways.
Okay.
So like you'll never ever see a pro shift while they're jiggling because it's redundant. It's like it's not necessary at all, and it actually slows you down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Nice. Yep. Good. And you saved the op. Look at that, bro. You went from having that M4 to saving this op into the next round. Maybe. That's scary.
Yeah. I got save it.
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, you got that. It's so good, and that's the power of saving. And that's the thing, like that. I'm so happy that you're doing this because genuinely, man, people at the level you find yourself at do not understand saving at all. Like they literally don't understand it. So the fact that you can do that is going to be your advantage in the games that you play. And right now it sucks a little bit because like you're in these higher level lobbies, so it's harder. But dude, it'll be so good for you. Also, let's tweak that a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's see how it went wrong so you can throw it better next time.
I missed it. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, you were panicked. So like they're already running out and you're like, "Oh shoot, I'm supposed to smoke it." Like so you were kind of panicked when you did it and Yeah, I don't know. I think he just
It
ran.
was a little late call, I think.
Yeah, yeah, and then you just threw it too far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're opping here. You're making me nervous. You're making me really nervous. Yeah, get posted. Get posted. And choose your angle. The reason that this is a little scary, the smoke's gonna make it fine. It's fine. It's fine for now. Um, line these up on the same plane if you can. Like as much I guess you can't on this, but always have vision on both of these sides right here. So what I'm doing is like I'm standing on the back of the box, remember, because I said like the farther away from the angle, the better for us. And I'm posting on the right side angle, but I'm getting ready to flick really just a small flick if someone peeks me from the left. Also, one thing I want you to keep in mind for A main specifically, man, is you will never, ever, ever be surprised if someone peeks you from this side because there's going to be a shadow. Their shadow will show if they're ever peeking you on this side, but obviously back here, there's no shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you'll like never feel pressure when you're holding that close A main angle because you can't be surprised. Like you literally cannot be. He's long here. I'd be thinking about dumping a nade on him, bro. Our teammate just had a like a mop down there. Use this box as cover. Take one step back, left click, and throw a nade deep. Even if it hits him for like 20 damage, whatever, like that's really good safe damage for us. Or maybe he walks into it and we just chunk him and we kill him. Oh yeah, but this is so dangerous. When we're running in here, I guess our teammate is posted. Well, I'll show you why this is like dangerous and we actually end up dying. So like, sure, like we're running in, we're doing our thing. Our teammates covering us, but I just feel like, I mean, technically he could cover you pretty well, but still, if somebody is on some weird off angle, you would unfortunately get punished from it. Especially, the farther you go, 100%. You see this, where it's like you're running in and you're looking here, but you're exposing yourself to like anyone sitting over here in these angles. Because I love playing these angles with it. It's a good place to be, um, and it just makes your life a lot harder. Yeah. Uh, it's hard. I'm a little more sad that like you had all this util here, and what you just decided to do is just run into long after we had already known a guy was there. Dude, it would have been so good to either molly off long and sit here and like throw a nade and sight, like nade long, do all these things. So definitely use that util as like a solution. Because especially, bro, because like remind me, you're face level 3, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're face at level 3. You're finding yourself in a lobby with players that are much higher level than you. Unfortunately, right now your aim is you're gonna get out aimed a lot, especially when you're playing some better players. So if you can out util them, if you can out position them, it's gonna make your life so easy, and you can actually start frustrating a lot of these higher level players. There. I like that you changed your position up here. This is a good reposition, but thank you for dying because now you know. Now you know. Never do this again. If dude, even if the call is like, yo, they're heavy mid, they're heavy at B, get into the habit of instead of just dropping in here like this, sit here, come back here and drop on this side and then swing always. Same thing with nuke. Say you're playing on top of hut on nuke. You never would just want to drop into hut instantly. You'd want to drop beside that little hut doorway and then peek it.
Yeah.
Because again, like this is the unknown area. This is the unknown because we haven't been holding it. We haven't been sitting here going like this. So until we do that, like definitely good. And then also, you don't need to be buying head armor. No head armor. They've been winning the rounds. They're gonna have AKs and ops. All of you guys.
Okay.
None of you guys should be having head armor because your economy sucks. Your economy sucks, and they're just gonna one tap you in the head anyways, or they're gonna op you. Also, the reason smoking aiming off the rip is bad because, like, say these guys throw like a full A exec, right? They throw a full A exec, they're mauling everything, mauling boxes, mauling this, throwing 30 flashes. Dude, if you had a smoke, it would be so valuable because, like, you could just drop it down or put out one of their mollies. And that smoke, that defensive smoke could mean everything in the round. You're starting to do a lot of drifting here. So just something to be careful about. Drifting back and forth, like, feeling a little pressure. Good aim, though. That was really good aim. Yeah, and
I'm also trying to improve my aim,
uh-huh.
but really, um, I try to improve my aim, but don't know really what I should do or how to
Um
progress it.
yeah. I mean, so that's going to come with like over time just getting comfortable with the game, getting familiar with it. I'd say like obviously like just the basics, man, like doing DM every day, utilizing refrag. I forget if I asked you last time. Have you ever used refrag?
No.
Okay, I'll link you the stuff and I'll give you a free trial, but a tool like refrag is how you get so good at aiming because you start going through Xfire, Crossfire, all these different game modes that they have and you start simulating these real live environments and you know, you build your fundamentals while having that purpose. So no secret to improving aim. It's just like that consistency and, you know, building good habits and having that focus of like, okay, today I'm gonna work on my sprays or today I'm gonna work on flicking, whatever it is.
Okay. I got some pre-fire,
Awesome. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then the aimbots I think I'm using right now.
Yeah, I'll link you this refrag. It's a tool. It's a website that every pro uses. Like every single pro uses. It's really popular too for normal players as well. Okay, we know he's planning. Oh, spam it, spam it, spam it. You're on 5 bullets. I get that. Honestly, in this specific situation, spam it or just pull out your USP and start poking around in the smoke a little bit. Because like I get it. He could just walk through and then like kill you while you're reloading or something. Um, but yeah, that's also just the confidence to do it. The guy's feeling so much pressure. He's planting the bomb in the smoke, and you know, make his life
Yeah,
hard.
okay.
Make his life hard. Yeah. So right now the T's are just seeing like, okay, this guy's doing the same thing every round, except the MP9 round. That was you did do something different. It didn't pan out, but like right now, if we were to look at a heat map of everything you're doing, you are living in this area. This area is like your home right now. That's it. So as far as
Yeah.
like the T's, I mean, this guy's not playing it right, but it's like, oh, bro, like they're never pressuring us. Like, let's just take the space, guys. Let's sit in here and like get just hardcore preem these spots, like hardcore preem back site. But again, they're not playing it right either, so like we kind of get away with it. But we want to break those patterns. We want to be super unpredictable and every round be doing something different. Exception is if you're farming a team and they just have no solution to what you're doing. Of course, like you know, do your thing. And oh, that guy almost there's a really good molly that you can throw that lands right here that spreads and hits this and this. Luckily that didn't hit us, but yeah. Again, if that did start to hit you though, you're like, oh shoot, and you got to jump up here, you got to like swing through it. So you see why a smoke would be so valuable. And also, I want to mention something to you too. This is a fine setup because you have a teammate here, so I actually like this. But the reason I don't like you just starting here and doing this is because you're hiding, right? Like you're just looking here hiding. What if 4 people came out here and then all of a sudden they're walking out and sure, maybe you even get 1 kill on them walking out, but now 4 of the enemies are right here and maybe your teammates are in like donut, mid, or maybe like you have no teammate donut and he's like fighting mid, fighting here. The rest of the guys are on B site and it's like, oh, well, we just lost around guys because they walked out on me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like you know, and that goes back to like taking the A main space. You've got to be able to scare them enough so that nice again, good fight. So that you don't put yourself in this corner and then the contact you take is at this point right here. So this is a good spot to play when you have teammates with you, or if you're playing it as like kind of like an off angle-ish kind of. But when you're just tucked here, it's really risky because like yeah, like they could just win the round based on them walking out on you because you give zero time for your teammates to rotate. Yep, good. Gotta be where I think we know both of them are site this time though. Good, you're using Utah as a solution. The next step, bro, is that molly's good, right? We pressure them, we throw a molly. It maybe didn't spread as good as we can, but it's still fine. Throw a flash behind your teammate. Throw a flash as you're rotating in here. You might as well. That lands behind him up here. You don't have to ask him if he needs it. You just throw it behind. Here's the thing: if you're throwing util behind your teammates, you don't have to be like, "Hey, bro, do you need me to throw a flash behind you?" No, because like just do it. If you're flashing in front of them, then yeah, be like, "Hey, bro, I can flash in front of you. Do you want it?" Right? Like then you can kind of communicate a little bit. But yeah, that would have been sick. But yeah, good cleanup. That must feel really good. You got your team your second round, man. That was all you.
Yeah.
clutch player right there. Um,
Nah.
let me. I wanna teach you how to learn from your opponents here though. Let's see what util does this guy have. He puts himself in a awful spot, by the way. This guy puts himself in a really bad spot. He's on 30 health, and he decides to play on this angle. And why that's bad is because he planted here. So this is what you can get really good on T side. He's gonna get this first kill, which is whatever. Boom, he gets that first kill, but he's still so screwed. He's on 1 HP essentially. You know where he is. You have him pinned. If he was on this side of site and was kind of holding and doing his thing, even if he didn't get a kill and it's a 1v2, it's so overpowered because all you've got to do is look at sight up here through the little rafters, and you can spam the guy defusing the bomb. You can shoot right through here and defuse this guy without him like being able to do anything about it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Like that is where you'll see like high level players, really good players winning so many clutches. They win so many clutches by sitting in the situation and just spamming. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's so good. On CT and T side, you can utilize that. Because sometimes CTs, by the way, if you ever find yourself in cave, say you're like playing in cave, cheetah early, they start rushing B, they smoke you off, they do all these things. Well, no problem. You just wait for them to start planning, and you start spamming your A1S through here and kill the bomb planner. Yeah, we already talked about this. We're gonna change that. And like, okay, I'll say like maybe smoke like once or twice. Like if you think they're on pistols and they're gonna be like rushing, like maybe I could be like, okay, smoke it. So like don't necessarily like never do it. I just think that like also doing it every single round is like very bad. But we'll definitely fix that. So that's good. Yeah, like even here, it would be so good. I get that we're in a man advantage situation, right? Like I get that like it is technically risky to take more space and do this. Um, but either I would either be trying to take a main or in a 4v2, like maybe sliding back towards donut so that you can stay alive. Because right now, because you don't have a smoke and you don't have anything, you are technically playing safe, but still if they come out here, you're unless you could somehow sneak out into a temple, it's really risky. Like you still are playing by yourself essentially. So that's why I think like I bring up like maybe pushing is okay in this situation, just because like you were already playing risk anyways. This is good though. This is good because like if you were to take contact on this guy, that's the last one. If you wanted to get out, you could get out. You could be like, okay, guys, he's on A, and let's play retake now. Yeah, and this is fine and good that you crouch because if you don't, like if you just stand in those areas, the shadow will give you away.
Okay.
Yep. So always think on well, every map on CS2 has like some weird landing now, but like if I'm in house or something too, like I'm worried about where my shadow is being casted here. In main, I'm worried. Temple, I'm worried. It's really changed the way we have to like think about the game compared to CS:GO at least. Also, you're gonna start doing this too. Your teammates will love you, bro. One, you guys are gonna start dropping flashes and stuff in spawn. As you're rotating to A, when they start rushing B, pull your flash out right here and W like as you're running forward, just chuck a flash and jump and flash over here. It is the most effective flash you can throw as an A player. It's so awesome. Like, dude, you'll have so much impact for your teammates, especially if they're staying alive over here and stuff and they're shooting. That flash is gonna help them get so many kills. Mm. Yeah. Oh, you almost had that. That's a little better spray control, and you would have had that. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost had like an X Factor play too, where you could have walked through the smoke. You decided not to do it, which is okay, but that would have been crazy to see. Yeah. Like I get it. Sometimes we accidentally shoot and stuff, but you just reloading there tells this guy, look, like he is like, oh, like he is locked in on you now. Look at this. Oh, I mean, he's still trolling. This guy's trolling so hard because he should know. Oh wow, and good adjustment from him. But yeah, that you do all this and then you shoot. Like it's fine. You still have 17 bullets. It sucks that you just shoot for no reason, right? Did you see a shadow? Maybe is that what you're shooting at? Oh, wait.
Oh, I was misclicking.
Okay, you're just misclicking, yeah. But then you totally lose track of everything here. Yeah, yeah, and look, like, and you know better than it's easy in the demo to see this, but like, bro, you have a teammate fighting down mid, right? Like, all the stuff you can see on the radar, there's zero reason to be looking over here, like zero. Your only job right now is to look here, and if you're gonna wonder what's going on around the map, just look at your radar, look in the top left to try to see, or ask your teammates like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, and then nice adjustment. Yeah, yes, bro. Dude, this is what you should have done from like round 3 or 4 because you know what sucks? You're going to do this here. And even though you die, you are going to tell them, look, I am going to be an A main. Like, I'm going to be in here. You have to worry about me now. But it doesn't matter because now it's the score's 8-3. Now you guys are going to be on T side next round. So it doesn't matter that they have to think about that. If you do that when the score is like 0-3, now for the rest of the half, they have to constantly worry about this Eagle guy pushing A main. But now it doesn't matter because the half's already over. It doesn't matter that you do this push. Yeah, I'm like go shift and just jiggle here. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Because like for this guy, and I know how frustrating it is as an opper, these little jiggles just throw off your shot so badly. Because right now, you're just such a still target. You're just such a sitting duck. So literally sit
Oh
here
yeah.
and go like don't make noise. So make sure you're not making a step, but just sit here and also play close. When you have an MP9, you actually want to play close to the angle because you need as close range as possible because your damage drop off is really hard. Also the closer we can get with an SMG, the better because of how like the recoil works and stuff. So yeah, but the big thing there is like actually like utilizing some bigger jiggles. Because I don't care if an opera's speaking you there, a rifler or whatever, you want to make his life so hard. Yeah, we know guys long. All right, we won the round. As long as we just don't troll, we win. It looks like we're gonna do just fine. Yeah, not our fight there, not our fight. Mm. So little micro thing here that's gonna help you win a lot more fights, but specifically on pistol rounds, it's gonna help you win a lot more fights. At no point, once you decide right here and he swings you, at no point should you be holding W while you're shooting. Just with the way strafing works and everything, you should not be pressing W at all because also for some like just the way the game works too, if someone is holding W at you as they're fighting, for some reason it makes the shot a lot easier because they're coming at the same plane as you. Like they're coming in the same exact direction they were in. When you're going back and forth, it's so much harder. So you'll rarely see pros ever just like instinctively go forward at anyone. There's always some, and if they are, there's like some sort of strafing or something like that. Not it's like the most nitpicky thing ever, but definitely like a thing to check yourself and see if that's happening. Yeah. Yep. And you guys always have some really nice strats. I like this. Okay. Jump, 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 bro. You have a Mac 10. I want you to. I just running is not good enough with this gun. I need you to be jumping around, being hard to kill. You're the entry too. So like when you're coming around some of these corners, throw in some movement. Get yourself active to throw the crosshairs off. You know, be really engaged and also figure that angle, bro. You played there in the entire CT side. You literally sat there and played that box so much. I need you to actively clear that. You know what I mean? Like if someone's just hiding here like you were, they're gonna destroy you, and that's a spot you're aware of because you were playing it. Yeah, just got a little greedy there and hit him on 1 HP, but you wanted those ecos. You wanted those ecos. Yeah. But yeah, okay. One thing I'm doing when I have the Mac 10 specifically, bro, too, is I'm running out here and I like hit my head on this wall. So I'm running out here. I jump to hit my head in case somebody was like right here. They see my player model go yoink and then go right back down. And so again, if you're just really hard to hit, I might jump out here too and strafe around. Or if I am going out here, I'm gonna jump up here and clear all this like this. I'm jumping around here and clearing sight this way. so that if anyone is here, I'm not even peeking them from this side. I'm peeking them out here. Yeah, good. Teammates take B. Don't take bomb to cave. Good. Okay, we have util to win the round now. Our teammate gets a kill. I think we know another guy's. Okay, good. That's fine. Smoke ramp. Whatever. That's good. You're kind of getting lost in the situation here. You see this? You're kind of just like, I don't know what to hold. I don't know what to like. There you go. You get locked in, and then I can literally see when you like make your decision. This is good. Um, where are you at? Yeah, okay. Dude, if you're gonna be in this position, get all the way back in here so that your gun barrel isn't sticking out when that fades or something. Optimize this as much as you can. Optimize this as far as you can in here. But yeah, good find. And again, see that smoke won you that fight. He had to run through a smoke. He was trying to flash through it and stuff, and you're just like, okay, cool. Like that's an easy fight for me. Let's go. Utility's crazy, man. Ending here. Don't overthink your util, but like, yeah, how can we be using it? I guess it's fine. Fine. Yeah, see, okay. One thing I'm noticing with like your gameplay though is like you're and it might be also because like you're kind of finding yourself in these higher level lobbies. But I notice a lot of the time we're drifting. We're not really like we're going back and forth and like we're moving around a little too much for no reason, right? Like why are we doing this? Like I don't know, you know what I mean? It's because we're a little uncertain. Yeah, so this is good. But like, and then you're like, oh no, I actually don't want to play there. Let me go back over here. And I'm sure we'll move again. Yeah, we're trying to no, we're sitting here now. Yeah. Get really certain. I should be able to see like you being snappy. I want you to get really snappy with what you're holding. It's like, okay, this is the angle I'm on. All right, if I want to move, I'm moving my crosshair and I'm really certain about it. But ask yourself, why am I moving? Where do I want to be? Because the more we just mindlessly drift around and we're kind of uncertain and stuff, it really hurts us. I don't even care if you make the wrong decision, bro. If you make the wrong decision but you're certain about it, I'd much rather you do that than just like not really know what you want to do. Okay, a little Danish B pop here. We don't. Oh, okay. Our teammate clears it. All right, that's info. Yeah, good. We're gonna molly them. That's fine. Just I like that just because so they can't spam us. Your teammate actually had another idea there, which is funny. Fine. This sort of team play is huge too. If you could be like, yo, Zabuki, do you want to flash? You could be like, yo, do you want to flash? I can flash behind you. And he'll either say, yeah, bro, flash for me, or no, man, don't flash for me. And that's how you can get involved in these team plays. Because right now he's making a solo play when he doesn't need to. Those guys that he was fighting could have been completely blind. And again, your drifting actually gets you killed there. Just being uncomfortable. You put yourself in a good spot. Like, this is a good spot, but you're not snappy. You're not holding it. So instead, you're just like, oh, and then you die. It's like, you're good enough, man. You're good enough. You're just making your life unbelievably hard in these lobbies. Another B-pop, okay. Either put this out or nade with them. Like, if we get stuck here, that's fine. But like, just like your teammate did, use that as an opportunity to throw a nade or like a flash or something. Or, honestly, like put it out if you have to. I don't know what the team comms were, if like what was going on, but definitely use that as an opportunity to like nade, do this stuff. Oh, shoot. Oh, bro, like here, yeah. This is your reaction though. This guy's shooting his op here. There's an MP9 here. Sure, spam back a little, but this nade is like gold in this moment. They're telling you, yo, I'm over here, right? Chunk them with that thing. Chunk them with that nade. And it's pretty risk free too. Yeah, see, lots of mental AFKing, or not mental AFKing, but uncertainty. Oh, dude, and you have a resmoke here. You're feeling so much pressure. Things are going down. Either resmoke right side here, smoke short, smoke yourself. Like, use that smoke in some sort of way here. That pressure will be so relieved. Ah, yeah, we expose ourselves to do it. You actually do it though, so I'm glad you decide to actually use it. But in this moment, bro, in the future, be really cognizant and understand. Okay, I can't just swing. Come here and just throw it off of this wall, as best you can, as best you can. Honestly, in that situation though, long's probably better. But I'm glad you used it. That's good. We just gotta optimize a little better. And that's your benefit from playing with these guys. You're going to be much more utility focused than a lot of players I've worked with at your same level. A lot of players like at the level you're at just don't understand util, but you're at least thinking about it and you're trying your best to use it, which is going to set you up so well for the future. Especially if you want to play team CS and stuff in the future, it'll be sick. Okay, we're just following him. That's great timing. We go B so much. We fought B so much that they just like hella overreact as soon as like anything happens. And okay, this is actually a fair point too. Um, at your level, by the way, if you ever find that you have an op on A, and this is me speaking to you as an opper. Some places that you can play are you can post close on this angle. You can do your thing where you post it back here. That's fine. But also if you ever have a teammate, I love doing these setups. You have the rifler come in here and hold right side for you, and then you come in here and hold left side because it would destroy exactly what you're doing. And this is also why I want you to play an A main. We're sitting here inspecting our gun, walking in, boom, we clear this side, but our crosshair's just like, not necessarily like good crosshair placement. It's kind of just like on the wall a little bit because we were like inspecting. We drift here. We're not really like we're clearing this left side, cool, but then look, come back through here, and we're just walking into this angle as well. If you ever have an op here, it's the freest picks ever. It's so free. If you can do that double aim in setup. Obviously, your teammates have to commit to doing that with you, so you have to have somebody that's willing to actually like do a setup with you. But it's really good to look for. Okay, we get bomb and dip. 3-4. What do we do? Reset mid. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, looks like we just get flanked. Yeah. I'd say just like keep practicing that recoil training and stuff because you're actually good. Like for your level, your recoil control is pretty good, but obviously we can get way better at it. Like even something like there, you kind of just let it go a little bit. Let it go just a tiny bit.
Okay.
But that'll come with time, brother. That's good. Like you're already on the right path with that. You just got to keep training it and working every single day to develop it.
Yeah.
I
The other
mean,
round also
mhm.
got fucked because the purple one, we talk in the chat and say we should not peek and just play it slow and wait
Mhm.
to the other guys in B to go in and entry. And then we
Uh,
decided to peek and screw up
gotcha.
the round.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's good context. That's good. Yeah, and it's sad that stuff happens. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah. Yeah. Close game though. 12-9. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See what happens. You're liking that new AK inspect.
No, I hate it.
You're using it.
Yeah. I really don't know why I'm inspecting so much.
I don't know. New skin. You like your new skin? Is it new or not? Have you had it?
Yeah, I packed it a week ago.
Nice, bro. Yeah, that's whatever. How do we end up dying? Oh no. No. Yeah, you did the sin. You did the sin. Look at
Yeah.
you already know you were way too still. Like you this guy was panicking just like you were kind of a little bit. But watch. Boom. Hard to he didn't hit you once. You're bouncing back and forth here. He didn't hit you once. As soon as you commit to this, easiest kill of his life. Look at that. And then even your teammate there, your teammate was like holding W at him, running around, doing this thing, and it made it a little harder for him to hit him. Always good to have that movement. The second we just completely stand still in a 1v1 fight, like, well, in any fight, it's just like, it's over for us. It's over. Unless we're an opera. If we're an opera, of course, then it's good. Oh, do we? No, we punish this guy. We punish him. Look at this timing. Oh my god. Oh my dude. What is this timing? Ain't no way. That is awesome. That's so funny.
My mate was calling. He saw him and then.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a miscommunication from you guys. Like one person's back here, like throwing nades and back here, and then you're out here swinging. You guys just aren't on the same page. Oh, get yourself a Tech 9. Get yourself, drop a flash and buy another one. These are some good things to do in the last round of the half. Or last round of the game, the half, whatever. Might as well have that upgraded pistol in case you need it.
Okay.
Yeah, so like this is like something I need you to try to like develop with yourself. But this is the overall, like the big picture issue that will make you look and feel like a better player is again, you're just constantly looking at places like you don't need to look. And it's not like you're looking through the wall to like look at util and stuff. You're kind of just like, okay, drift over here and then look, like, you know, you're not very locked in these moments. You're just like going back and forth, like I've said earlier. Oh, do we get punished by our own spot? Oh yeah, your homie doesn't clear it either. Yeah, same thing. You don't move and it makes it easy for him.